Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and as you can tell, I am still not sick. I just lost my voice. So sorry about that. I'm going to sound a little bit weird, but we have something new from Bestech, something a little bit on the wild side. It's actually been a bit since I've said yes to a Bestech product, and I'll tell you, it's because a lot of the stuff that I've seen from Bestech here lately has been kind of cool, but not incredibly interesting. This looked a lot more interesting. So we're going to open it up and see what it is. I'm assuming it's available, so I will link it down in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Thanks to Bestech for sending this in. Let's see what we've got here. So what is this called? Oh, that's right. Bestech doesn't. Oh, no. You know what? The Excentric. I actually didn't know what it was called. I sound like Steve-O. God. Anyways, based on what I am pretty sure it looks like, it's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. But based on what I'm remembering that it looks like, I've got the paper over my left. That probably is the right word. Okay, let's open this up. Oh my, this is much larger than I thought. Oh my goodness, I thought this was a little bitty thing. Okay, wow, of course. It's combo and TNT. I've got the paper on my right. Let's open this thing up and take a look at this knife. These compound grinds get crazier and crazier. Now, plenty of people don't like this, right? They don't like the look of these types of grinds. But I like this because it's interesting. I mean, I don't know about you. I have enough drop points. I have enough clip points, tantos, all of that, right? I've got plenty of them. So another one is like adding another one to the pile. Now, there's plenty of room to add personality, character, interesting design elements to, traditional blade profiles. But sometimes the uniqueness and the personality of the knife comes through in the blade grind itself, love it or hate it. And while this isn't the most aesthetically pleasing blade grind to me, or blade shape, it is cool that they managed to do it. I mean, let's figure out what the heck is going on here. We have, a hollow ground initial, the primary grind, or the initial grind, I guess, is hollow. And you can see what happened to the steel here, right? But then this up here is a higher grind that's flat. So the way that it came together, it's probably a little bit, like they intentionally ground it this way, but it is flat. It is a compound grind, flat and hollow. And then it's sort of we can't call it a Tanto sheep. So what do we call this? Modified sheep's, compound modified sheep's foot? Double grind? I don't know. You tell me what this should be called, right? Unmistakably combo in here. Unmistakably combo. M390 blade, big. It's actually, I think, a separate pivot piece. Yeah, it definitely is. All titanium, steel lock bar insert. Look where we have the pivot acting as the partial over travel. That's kind of cool. They've got the logo and the relief cut. Big fan of that. I'll tell you why. It keeps most of the stuff off the blade. Of course, Bestech couldn't help but put their logo out there, which Bestech, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice here. Just your logo and make it smaller. The Bestech knives on top of that, this is so clean from this side, right? Flipping it over and seeing the logo on the blade, that's the first thing that I noticed. A lot of detail in the blade. We have technically a flat that runs, yeah, man, that runs all the way out here. 85% the length of the blade, nice and thick. This has actually been crowned. Very cool. Not a nested frame lock, but it is tucked underneath the pivot there. Flipping action, really, really nice. Exactly what you'd expect. I don't think we have double clutch. No. Do we have a detent ball ramp? No, but it's smooth. Pocket clip that is only made for righties, which is a bummer, right? But it'd be really difficult to... I wish that we would do more wraparound stuff, Typical combo fashion, we have no part of this knife left lazy or left blank, without the typical characteristics of combo designs, right? Very smooth action, Really, really nice crisp detent and a nice, I'm going to say that's like a medium heavy detent because it is a really big knife. I want to read just a little bit about this knife. It says the Excentric was designed by the designers Combo, and that's at, I'm going to put his at on screen because I cannot pronounce his name. I'm so sorry. And then the other gentleman is Tony N. Teitzel. I'm sorry. Again, probably mispronounced it. And that's at TNT_knives on Instagram. It's a very attractive knife with complex lines and details on both the handle and the blade. The design is inspired by Dragon, and 2024 happens. Okay, the design was inspired by just a dragon, like a dragon in general. I guess it does kind of look like a dragon. 2024 happens to be the year of the dragon in the Chinese zodiac. Okay, cool. That's why we plan to release the Excentric in the last month of the year. On this knife, we used M390 as the blade and titanium as the handle. It's a frame lock knife with an overall length of 9 inches and a blade length of 3.8 inches. I'm actually going to measure that for myself here, but there you go. I'm going to guess that this is probably on the expensive side as far as like other titanium and M390 blades go, right? But this is also a knife that we can't just say, okay, titanium and M390, it should be this price. A little more work going on in the frame, back spacer, blade, all of that. It's going to be a little more expensive, but I still don't love it when knives like this creep up over the $300 mark, right? At 300 plus, there's got to be a little more there. Yeah, it is actually pretty much 9, maybe slightly over 9 inches on the dot. The blade length is about 3.8. You could measure it at 4 inches if you go to this part of the frame. Cutting edge is unmistakably about 3.55 inches. How about real quick we weigh it? I think we should probably do that. So the weight of this guy coming in at, give me a moment here, 5.7 ounces, not nearly as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I thought it was going to be about 6.5. I'm going to go ahead and also do grams. I always forget to do that. 162 grams for those of you who want that measurement. And then I think we should also do a few size comparisons. What do I have out here? We have the 80-10. So this actually is bigger or longer than the 80-10. I also have the 80-20.5. What do I have out here for budget knives? How about we do, yeah, these three right here. Let's put it up against the CJRB Pyrite. Let's also do the Civivi Elementum. There we go. And we also have the Civivi Yonder. Not necessarily something that's in everybody's pocket. All right, what else do I have out here? We have the Leatherman Wave down here today. We don't usually do that. Let's do that this way, and then I'll also unfold it. I don't know how helpful that is for everybody. I have the Demco Shark Cub out here. What else do we have for maybe some? Do I have any larger options for budget knives? We have the, not really. We have the Valona, the Migron Valona M. We also have the medium-sized Riot Exo, which again is not necessarily ultra common knife. It's just what's sitting out here today. So, okay. I mean, it's wild. It's definitely not going to appeal to everybody, but it is very Bestech and very Combo, which truthfully, as far as like the designers that Bestech works with, I think this is some of the more interesting stuff. I do wish that Bestech would periodically break away from liner locks and frame locks. I think they're fine to have, you know, some in your lineup there, but a lot of other companies are just doing different things with you know, operation and locking systems, and you know, like as far as like flippers combined with frame locks and stuff like that. I mean, this is even coming from somebody who's my own design is a frame lock that uses a very typical thumb stud, you know, opening hole combination. So I get that, right? I get the appeal to that for sure. It's very familiar. It's very safe. People are generally, you know, able to manipulate these things easily. But there are lots of companies out there taking risks with design and doing more interesting and more innovative stuff, or working with people who are doing more innovative things. And it would be really interesting to see some of this from Bestech, because their manufacturing capability and their manufacturing complexity and execution is top notch. There's a lot of knives out there, and a lot of knives that we love that are OEM'd by Bestech, and they do a really, really good job. I just wish that they would do something, you know, other things like that. But this is cool, right? It's definitely very different from pocket knives, and just like your average pocket knife, right? I mean, this is obviously very, very different, and it will appeal to some people. I worry that it's going to be really expensive. I worry that it's going to be far north of $300. But if it ends up being somewhere around $275, $280, then I'll be happy. In any case, this is not a review today. It's just an unboxing and first impressions. I'll give this knife a full review down the road. That's going to be it today. I also really need a drink of water. I hope this doesn't last very long. Sorry for this stretch of content where I sound awful. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Oh my God. And have a great day.